Hello everyone, welcome to the class again. Today we are going to continue with consumer equilibrium on the assumption of cardinal measurement of utility. So today I'm going to tell you with the help of graph and table to how to analyze this total utility and marginal utility. Moving towards the first slide. First of all, let us understand the meaning of total utility. Total utility, as you can see, it is the overall satisfaction that a consumer derives from the consumption of particular goods and services, right? For example, uh, I'll take you to an example in the next slide and I'll let you know what it is. Marginal utility, it is the additional satisfaction or benefit that a consumer derives from buying an additional unit of a commodity or service. Now, what is total utility and what is marginal utility? Let us understand with the help of table. First, we'll move on with the marginal utility. So marginal utility, as I told you, that it is the additional satisfaction that is derived from the consumption of a commodity, right? For example, like if we can see that there's a table in which there are units of orange, that how many number of oranges we are going to consume, and what is the total utility, that is the total satisfaction which is derived from consumption of the oranges, and what is the marginal utility, that means how much we exactly derive satisfaction from the additional consumption of orange. For example, you can see as the formula itself guides you that MUNth, that is the marginal utility of n numbers, is equal to total utility of n numbers minus total utility would be n minus 1. That means, for example, suppose what is the net satisfaction that is derived from a consumption of commodity. For example, initially when I'm eating orange, I'm deriving the satisfaction of 10 utils. When I move on to the second orange that I'm consuming, maybe at the first time when I was consuming the first orange, the first piece of orange, that means in that case, what happens that I'm getting the maximum satisfaction, but sooner, but later on, what happens when I keep on consuming the oranges pieces, what will happen that my satisfaction will come down. Maybe from the first unit, I was deriving 10 utils. From the second unit, I may derive 5 utils. From the third, I may derive 4 utils. So now, so if we take an example, as you can see the table now, it is mu n is equal to tn minus, sorry, tu n minus tu n minus 1. So that means now here we are going to take up an example and we'll understand now what marginal utility is. Okay, so as you can see in the table, it's clearly given that by consuming 4 units of orange, the total satisfaction which is derived from consuming 4 units of orange is 28 utils. And suppose if we consume one extra unit of orange, in that case, now the total, now we consume 5 units of orange, and the utility which is derived from consuming one more extra unit of orange would become a marginal utility, but the total utility by consuming 5 units of orange becomes 30. So now let us examine that what is the additional benefit that we are getting when we are consuming one more unit of orange. Now you can see here that as per the formula is being put up, and we will have the additional units, the marginal unit of marginal utility of the fifth unit as 30 utils minus 28 utils, we derive 2 utils. So that means from consuming 4 units of orange to 5 units of orange, that is one extra, we are deriving the satisfaction of 2 utils. Okay, so this is how marginal utility is calculated. Moving towards the total utility, that's pretty easy. Okay. Now, as you can see in the next slide, here we can see the total utility. Now, total utility is basically the summation of marginal utility. The summation means that when we total up the entire marginal utility, we get the total utility. So as we can see that if we need to calculate, suppose there are for just two units of orange, then if 1 unit of orange gives you a satisfaction of 10 utils, as it is clearly given here, then the second unit of orange gives you the satisfaction, that is marginal utility, which is derived from second unit of orange is 8 utils. In that case, what is the total utility by consuming 2 units of oranges is 10 plus 8, we get 18 utils. Now, if we want to know the utility of the total units of orange of 7 units, in that case, 7 oranges, then we can calculate, then we will calculate and we'll add up the all the marginal utilities which is derived from consumption of each additional unit of oranges. So that is how the total utility is derived. Okay, moving towards this, as you can see that I have also posted a graph adjacent to the table. So we can see that in the next video, I'm going to update you with the relationship between total utility and marginal utility, but still we can figure out what it tries to say. Now see, if we keep on consuming the oranges, we can see that the behavior of marginal utility is declining in nature. We see that as we consume each additional unit of orange, we can see that the marginal utility keeps on decreasing. That means 1 unit of orange is giving you highest utility, that is 10. 2 units of orange gives you 8 utils. 3 units of orange is 6 utils. And there when we move to 7 units of orange, then we are having a negative satisfaction, that is -1 utils. On the other hand, total utils, as you can see that it is the summation of marginal utility. At 1 unit of orange, we are having the same marginal utility and total utility are equal, as you can see here in the graph also. When we are consuming 2 units of orange, then the total utility will be added up, like 2 marginal utilities will be added up. That is 10 utils plus 8 utils, you'll get 18 utils. And likewise, you keep on, you can see that it is increasing. But when marginal utility is 0, we can see that the total utility is maximum. Okay. So when marginal utility is 0, we can see that the total utility is maximum. But as and when marginal utility keeps on decreasing, we can see that the total utility also falls.